What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Victor Calderon.
On today's program, we are going to be joined first by Dedra Solomon. She is the creator of Yuma's first Indigenous fashion show, When the World Divides, Fashion Unites. She's going to be sharing her journey through modeling, motherhood, culture, and creating a platform centered around unity, confidence, and self-expression. Our next guest is Rocio Aguilar. She is the March 2026 Sunshine Award winner. It's an award all about customer service and excellency. We're going to talk about hard work, young motherhood, and what it means to represent Yuma through positivity and excellence. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. You can also view our show on the Border Radio Facebook page and the KAWC YouTube page. And don't forget, you can reach out to us by email at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Citrine Law, LLC, a Yuma law firm practicing criminal defense, DUI defense, and personal injury law. Information is at citrinelaw.com.
Chili from Philly. Nick Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
Johnny Show! What's up, Yuma? What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny Porter.
And I'm Victor Calderon. Johnny, what do you want to talk about?
And I got I put my sticky note here.
Okay.
So I would remember it's over here if you're watching on the YouTube. Shout out to our new sponsor. Did you hear that?
Citrine Law.
Yeah, Citrine Law, new sponsor. They're going to be our sponsor here for quite some time, hopefully forever, because they like how good of a job we do. But shout out to Sid and Sam Callan over there at Citrine Law, handling criminal defense, personal injury, and DUI defense. And they do so much more. You could look at them, or you can find out more about them on their Instagram page, Citrine Law LLC. Check that out. They got some really cool, fun reels on there.
Yeah, we'll have to have Sid in. I know we were talking about having him in.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get him in. I was talking to him last week about his story and where he came from. He was originally from Mexico, built his own house when he was like 19 or something, or military. I forget the whole thing, but he's going to have to tell it. He knows a little bit better than me. But shout out to our sponsor, Citrine Law. Thank you guys for joining us. And so how was your weekend?
Good. We were at the same place on Saturday night.
Yeah, we were.
So we were at the Building an Empire event. That went well.
Yeah. So what'd you think? You're in the audience, so I have a different perspective. Mm-hmm. I hid behind the curtain all night, preparing, getting my everything in order, announcing all the speakers that are going to be presenting, learning their bios. And so I was pretty much in work mode all day on Saturday.
Right. And most of the speakers said that because of the bright lights, they couldn't see the audience.
Yeah, no,
so I couldn't tell if they were doing good or bad by applause.
Yeah, so I like it.
Yeah.
So I dig it, not being able to see anybody. And our guest over here, she's shaking her head. I'm going to introduce her in a minute, but she knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like being able to be blinded up there because you don't see everybody. And then here's the thing, your face or your eyes will fixate on the people not enjoying it. All right. It's those ones. You're like, what is wrong with you, pal?
Yeah.
You'd get more.
Come on, I got to go to a game after this.
Right.
I watch the Ronda Rousey fight.
So I'd rather just have it where I can't see anybody and I'm just up there in my own world, which is what it felt like. But how'd it go from your perspective?
No, it was a great event. There were good speakers. We had, like 5 speakers, 5 including 5 plus Legacy.
Yeah.
Legacy Patino, the organizer. But yeah, they all had good messages about, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, keep at it. If you struggle, keep going. You'll make it over the top. Also networking. Mm-hmm. I know one of the speakers, I think it was Tony, the guy with the cars.
Tony Nino
had a good message, and I remember he said, "Your network is your net worth."
Yeah.
So that was like one that stood out with me, and they all had great things to say about that.
He really had some good ones, Tony, and his story is incredible, man. From where he came from, and now, he's the one that brought in those 2 vehicles, and
one was a Lamborghini.
Yeah, one was a Lamborghini. The other one was like a GT something. Yeah. There's only 400 made, so he had a great story. I had fun introducing the speakers and getting to know them a little bit afterwards. I stayed and had some drinks and got to talk to them. So it was a cool event from my perspective. I'm glad everybody in the audience had a good time.
Yes, very much so.
All right. Who do we have today, Victor?
We have Dedra Solomon. We're going to talk about an Indigenous fashion show.
All right. Thank you for being with us today.
Hi, thank you.
You found it? You found the place? Yeah, sorry about the map. It kind of...
Oh, yeah. It was It was all right. I found it.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
But even me, like, I don't really know my way around here. Still, you're telling me I'm by this building, and I'm like, yo no sé. Like, I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry.
Literally right there.
Yeah, I know you were just right behind us. But thank you for being with us. So tell us a little bit about yourself, because that's what we like to do first on the show. Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from the Fort Yuma Quezon Nation.
Okay.
Right here on the res. But I was raised in Connecticut, Texas, and in here.
Okay, so you were born here at Fort Yuma? Mm-hmm. Okay, you were born here, and then you decided you didn't like it and you took off?
Yeah, well, my mom did.
Oh, your mom did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was raised in Connecticut, in Waterbury, and then I was raised in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, so what was it like growing up in Connecticut?
Different. Like, everybody thought I was Puerto Rican or Dominican. And I'm like, no.
Did you pretend like you were? I would totally have fun pretending like I was. You know what I mean? You're like,
I don't know
hey
Spanish.
chula, or whatever, hey papi, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like,
that's what you got to do, right?
Right, pretty much. And if you're over there, like, that's who the people of color are. Like, they're Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and so you'd see someone who's like not white, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, you could have had fun with it, but it's all right. You didn't. So you culture shock then? You were young
When I came back.
When you came back, okay.
Yeah, when I came back here to the res, it was different. It is like a whole different world. Like, even though it's right there, it's not the same like a city.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about Connecticut, though. So growing up there, everybody thinks you're a Dominican, or what was it like for you growing up?
I didn't really have any problems growing up there. Everybody was nice. I never really dealt with like racism or anything like that. Overall, it was pretty good.
Oh.
Diverse, very diverse.
Okay, so how long did you spend in Connecticut? Like what grade, if you remember?
Third grade.
Third grade. Oh, so yeah, that was pretty young then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then after that was where? Texas?
Texas, yeah.
Texas? What was it like in Texas?
It was very diverse, but more like people like me. You know?
Oh, okay.
More, like mixed people.
Native and... Or
no, like
just mixed?
Black and Mexican and just mixed.
Okay.
You know, so it was really diverse, and people were, what do you call it, like Southern hospitality.
they had Southern hospitality. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Really, like everybody talks to each other. They pass by and they're like, hi, and I'm not used to that, so I'm like, I don't know you. Don't say hi to me.
But even in third grade, you got the Connecticut vibe of being the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Because I know the East Coast is different. East Coast isn't as friendly over there.
No.
So then you get to Texas and things warm up a bit. And you're not used to it, huh?
No, I was just like, why are you talking to me? And then my mom was like, you can't be like that here. It's not like that here.
And she helped to kind of change your mindset a little bit.
Yeah. And then when I came here, it was like really different because it's more Mexicans, like Mexican dominant and Native dominant. So like, it was totally different. So I feel like I grew up in 3 different parts of the world.
Possibly so. So how long did you spend in Texas?
All the way till I was in middle school.
Middle school? So your middle school over there, what was it like going to middle school over there?
The education was honestly better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're ranked pretty low here in
Something
Arizona.
like that, yeah, we need more teachers.
Yeah, we do. So you're not joking about that.
So like when I came here from Texas, my education I was smarter than everybody in my grade. And so I was doing like the grade above me. And then when, I don't know, I guess I tested and I stayed here for too long and I downed with everybody.
Oh.
So
culture will do that. Like
Yeah.
so I know we're going to talk a little bit about culture, but yeah, that would happen depending on you know kind of who you hang out with. So if you read a lot of leadership books and entrepreneur books, they always talk about you want to be the dumbest one in the room.
Yeah.
You always want to be, because you want to elevate. You want to have somebody that knows a little bit more. So you say you came over here, you kind of like, all right, I'm in Yuma or in Fort Yuma now, and it's kind of you mosey along. So did you go to high school here?
Yes. I finished high school at 14.
Oh, what?
I was the youngest one at San Pasqual to graduate.
Wow. So how do you do that?
Well, I got pregnant at 14.
Oh, okay.
So when I got pregnant, I took the drive to just finish high school so I can get a job and like take care of my baby. So that's what I did.
So you use that as fuel, huh?
Yeah.
To be able to drive you. So how'd you do that? Because that's not
easy.
Well, it's not easy, and it's not common. I wouldn't say it's common either, and it takes a unique individual to do that. So where do you think that came from? Did that come from Mama?
Yeah, I think so. She was the one that like kind of pushed me to keep going, you know, and not let everybody else's like thoughts, like, oh, they would tell me you're not gonna graduate, you might as well drop out.
People would say that, or that'd be like the stereotype of somebody getting pregnant early. You're gonna do it. This is what your life's gonna be like. And Mama's like, no, girl, that's not you. That ain't how I raised you.
Yeah. So yeah, I did it, and I'm here now. Like I graduated from Le Cordon Bleu, the Art Institute of Dallas.
Well, okay, you're going way too far ahead. Real quick, I want to go back to you're 14. You're graduated. You have a new baby. So what was it like? What you just went out and job hunted after that, or like?
I tried to.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it.
I did try to work at like Jack in the Box, McDonald's, and stuff like that, but I was too young. They wouldn't hire me.
Yeah, you're 14. You have to be at least 15 and a half, right?
Yeah.
Something
And
like that,
so
16.
Yeah.
When I realized I couldn't get a job, I tried to go to here, AWC, and they said I was still too young.
Wow.
So I was like, what do I do?
What did you do? Like, tell me a little bit about it.
I was just doing stuff like homemade, like cakes. I would bake cakes, sell it, lemonade, sell it. And then when I got old enough, I went back to Texas and then would do like cleaning houses and little things like that for my family out there.
How old were you when you went to Texas?
16, 17.
16 or 17, you go back to Texas and you're of age, you're able to work. And so what was your first job over there? You said cleaning houses?
Yes, cleaning houses for my family's company. And then I had worked at, it's called Lisa's Chicken.
Okay.
It's like a chicken and fish spot.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you go over there, you get a job. What family is over there? And
My dad's side.
Your dad's side of your family. They're in Texas. You're old enough. You're going over there and you start working. All right. So you have that. Thoughts about being a model? Like, when did that come to being?
I've always thought about being a model since I was like maybe 13.
13.
But I never had anybody to say like, oh yeah, you should do that. My family was always like, oh yeah, you should cook.
You should cook? What, because you're a good cook though?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I cook everything.
Yeah. So you're naturally a good cook, and then you said you go to school for cooking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to Le Cordon Bleu and the Art Institute.
So tell me what you did. What do you do there? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it.
Well, Le Cordon Bleu is a baking and pastry school. So I dealt with just flour and, you know, the things that I was good at, baking.
Okay, baking. So what's your favorite thing to bake?
Probably banana nut bread.
No, yeah, that's good. That's good. What would people say is a favorite thing? Like, what do people request? Is that what they request the most?
No, they request chicken katsu.
Oh, do they? I've never had that. I don't even know what that is.
It's just the...
You know what it is, Victor?
Like it's some kind of like Asian flavored chicken, or how would you describe it?
Well,
I don't really know.
When I lived in Honolulu,
Just say
that's
you don't
where
know,
I found
Victor.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a Hawaiian dish. It's
Okay.
It's just the flattened breast meat, and it's panko fried.
Okay.
Oh.
And then it has the sauce. So the sauce is like mint, you know, from scratch. Everybody makes their sauce different.
Oh, so you make it from scratch? Okay. Do you still sell this? Is it
Yes.
available? You do? Oh my
Yes.
We'll
goodness.
have you back on, and we'll have to try some of this.
That sounded very tasty.
I'm hungry. Yeah.
No, seriously, that sounded
And it
really
comes
good.
with rice and mac salad and like a sweet Hawaiian roll.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
my most, everybody wants it.
The biggest request. Okay.
Yes.
So then you said art. What does the art play into it?
The Art Institute?
Yeah.
That was for culinary.
Oh, so that was for the culinary side. So what did you do? The other one was bakery, and then this is
The culinary. So culinary is food.
food.
Meat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
everything.
You got to talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old. That's one of the things you get. It's okay. So,
Okay.
So it's food and meat. You're learning about that. And, the art.
And like different cultures, like we had an Italian school class, we had a Chinese class, or what they would call a Oriental class. They had a Spanish class. They had everything to help us. The American class, you know. So everything that was within that culture, food-wise, we were making it.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And so then when did you graduate from that? Or
In 2017.
2017. And did you immediately go into the food business?
Yeah.
You did?
I went to the Chick-fil-A when it first opened. That's when I was in Washington. And then I went from there to Texas Roadhouse and then Famous Dave's.
All right. So we're going to find out how you ended up back in Yuma and modeling, how with that all ties in after a quick break, all right? Okay, we're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Bopping to the new beats heard around the world, or relaxing to the tunes of Memory Lane. We are your non-commercial source of music. Run by volunteer hosts, this is KOFA Border Radio, 94.7 FM, 1320 AM, on the KOFA app, or at borderradioaz.org.
Today's day sponsors are Dave and Ellen Reek, wishing their daughter-in-law, Helen Weathers Reek, a happy 30th birthday. J.K. Rowling said, "Turning 30 is like entering a new chapter of a book. The plot thickens, the characters evolve, and the story becomes more captivating. Helen, we're definitely captivated and can't wait to see what comes next. We love you."
You're tuned to 94.7 FM. The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny and breezy with the high near 88, gust to size 30 miles per hour. Clear tonight with a low around 61. In this week's Arizona edition, you'll hear about local students that took part in a state science fair. Yuma's Parks and Rec director talks about an aquatics feasibility study, and Yuma County proclaims May Awareness Month for missing and murdered Indigenous women and relatives. You can listen to the latest episode of Arizona Edition on the KAWC app and at kawc.org.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan. Join us on Wood Songs this week from the rhubarb capital of the world, Amelia Day, a wonderful singer-songwriter, and from Asheville, North Carolina, Melody Guy, both artists and an amazing Wood Songs kid on this week's broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
Tuesday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
The city of Yuma hosts Water Safety Day on Saturday, June 6th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Valley Aquatic Center. Participants will learn skills and tips from the Greater Yuma Safety Alliance to focus on drowning prevention and water safety. There will be food vendors, fun activities, and more. Details at yumaaz.gov/events.
KOFA Border Radio doesn't sound like any other radio station in Yuma. We are a non-commercial source for music from around the world, across the decades, and local artists. Our hosts are volunteers. If you would like to get involved, send an email to music@borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here with
Dedra. We're going to talk about the Fort Yuma Quezon fashion show coming up.
All right. And so how did you end up back in Yuma? Or Fort Yuma? It's
so
all the
I
same
came
thing.
back because I graduated from the Concord as a certified medical assistant. And so when I did that, I was also in school for modeling. So I was going to John Casablanca modeling agency. And so when I graduated both of those, I just came back because my mom, she was getting her house and she was living in my house while I was gone. So I had to come back. And so my thing was to give resources that I've learned from the John Casablanca to other girls or, young women here on the res that are interested in doing something like this, but just don't have somebody to be like, you could do it. You could do this. I could show you. So that was my thing of coming back to give back to the community.
So then you said you originally nobody was saying, hey, you could go be a model, except for you. They all wanted you to cook them some chicken katsu. Is that okay? So that's what they wanted. So then how'd you take that leap, that journey to be able to say, I'm going to do this? Because you sound very resilient and hard-headed, right? Like you're going to do what you, but it's a good thing. I'm not saying in a good way. So how did you do that?
It was just a mental thing. Like, I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that I was capable of doing a lot of things. I'm multi, I do everything.
Yeah.
So I knew that I could model.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I found an agency or somebody that really like believed in me and gave me that step, I was going to do it. I was going to finish, and that's what I did.
So how did you find that person that gave you that step or
Google.
that agency? Oh, Google. Yeah.
Google, yeah.
Shout out to Google. So you Googled it, you found somebody, and they said, let's do this, huh?
Yeah, and they were like that. They can help me get connected with the people from John Casablanca, and they did, and I did like maybe a year in school, and then that was it.
What was like your first thing you modeled, or your fashion show or photo shoot, or?
We were in Dallas, and it was just like an outside photo shoot, and it was just like basic.
What does basic mean? I don't
like black shirt, black pants.
Oh, okay. Just a basic shoot. Okay.
No frills.
Yeah. Were you nervous on that first shoot? Oh, you were. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of shy. I'm kind of nervous all the time.
Oh.
Even though I model and do, I'm always nervous.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
Yeah.
So again, you talked about. Let's get into this fashion show. So, how did you decide to want to do this fashion show? Right, because it's a Fort Yuma Quezon fashion show, and we'll in a few minutes we'll ask you when to give people the information, how to get more information on that. But how did you decide that you wanted? I mean, we read your bio and your email to us about like wanting to like empower people and like show like positive body images of like the Native community. So how did this all come about, like in terms of like wanting to do something local?
So it started when I first went to my Indigenous show in Tuba City. And I just thought like, well, if they can have one on their res, like, why can't we? And so it just started there, and I just started really designing my own clothes. That's what started it. So when I started designing and I showed my cousin, and she was like, those are nice. And I was like, we should do it back home. And then I just got a couple of people, like contacted a couple of people from like the shows that I was already going to. And they were like, yeah, I'll come out there. I'll do it, just let me know when. And so that's when I was like, you know what? I have to start making it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you started designing. So is that something you learned in school as well, how to design?
No.
No,
my grandma taught me how to sew. So when I was about maybe 7 or 8, about 8 or 9, she taught me how to sew a dress, like a traditional dress.
Yeah. So a traditional, and so then you do traditional style. That's your theme with all the, okay.
Yeah.
So you did your first one, and how did it come out, the first thing that you?
It was all right.
It was
Yeah. Like, it wasn't the best thing.
Okay.
Like, there was like, like some things that I could learn and get better with. But it just continued. Like, when I just kept doing it, I got better.
Yeah, absolutely. So
like, right now, what I'm wearing right now, I made.
Oh, you made that?
Okay.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
So then you're very courageous. You have like a way of, you're going to step into something and then you're going to do it. I really like that. And so with fashion, where did that come from? Is that growing up? It's inspired by the Indigenous culture?
Yeah, it's really inspired by modernizing our traditional ways, because traditionally we have our skirts down to our feet.
Yeah,
it's hot out here.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit. You can say that again. Amen. Yeah, you don't want to wear that.
I want to be cute too,
Yeah.
It's just modernizing our traditional style to where it could be everyday wear.
I like that. That's you definitely have something in that. If anybody's listening and wants to invest in that, that's a pretty cool idea. So you're doing that. Did it catch on culturally? Do people say, okay, I want to wear that. That's cute. Can you make me one?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So the first time I had somebody ask to make them something was when I went to a fashion show in Phoenix. and I wore my purple shirt that I made, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Where'd you get that from?" And I'm like, "I made it."
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta buy me one, or you gotta make me one." So I was just like, "Get the fabric, and I'll do it."
And do you do it? So you go in, you get her measurements and stuff, and then
Well, she sent me her measurements.
okay, they send
and
them.
then
Okay,
I just do it off of that.
very cool. Okay, so you're doing that, and then that lead to you selling them as well? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything I make, I sell. So right now, I have like maybe 10 outfits. They're all sold, but I have them for the fashion show.
So you have 10 exclusive ones? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is this something that you want to get like a website one day or a store one day, or what is that? Tell me a little bit about that.
Eventually get like a boutique.
Have
here.
a boutique.
Yeah, here in like somewhere downtown.
Uh-huh. Well, I know there's some land or some buildings that the tribe owns. So have you ever talked to them about doing something like that?
No, not yet.
No?
No. I just kind of started.
Okay, so this is relatively new, that
Yeah.
part? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I know they definitely, they will invest if you have a good business plan and a proposal. You take that to the tribe, and if it all pencils out, they definitely invest.
Yeah, because they do sponsor me and help me go to the shows, to the fashion shows right now.
Okay. So let's talk about the Fort Yuma Quezon Fashion Show. When is it? Where is it? How can people get information?
So it's June 20th. It starts at 12:30, but the doors open at 12. And you can find the tickets on Eventbrite.
Okay. Yeah. And about how many models are you going to have in this?
About 20.
Okay. Well, if you need any like non-native models,
yes,
myself,
I need non-native.
or even men like myself and Johnny. Johnny has experience on stage, and I've been.
You do have experience on stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do need more men.
Oh, do you?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let us know. No, seriously, because I did fashion shows in high school and college.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, just as fun and as a young man and
Yeah.
wanting to. I went to an all guys school, so we hooked up with like the all girls school. So
Yeah, well, we need more men. So.
I've put them on, but I've never like hosted them, right?
Yeah.
And like promoted them and stuff. There used to be a fashion show. I think it was like every Thursday over at Juliana's. We used to put one on.
Like a fashion show?
Yeah, fashion show.
Okay.
Yeah, we would do. Yeah, I would get the models and would do a fashion show. So you create menswear as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have some men outfits like shirts. I have some pants, men pants. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shirts and pants. That's pretty much all we wear. So you're,
Right.
you're pretty good. Yeah, you got that covered.
In the middle of making like some ties. So.
Oh, okay. And so the response from your tribe, you said they've been sponsoring you going out to do these things. How about now that you're trying to do something local? How's it been from the tribal council maybe, and then the members of your community?
So the tribal council, they're behind me too. I just have to, so they're going to sponsor me. They just want me to get like the numbers and stuff. And then like whatever I don't have, like they'll fix it.
Yeah. So who do you talk to over there? Jonathan or?
Yeah, Jonathan and, Darnella.
Okay. So they said they want the numbers. What do you mean?
Like, so say how much the food is, how much the venue is.
Oh, gotcha.
The cost.
Oh, so the cost. So they're already getting your back in that way. So you already know all that stuff's available.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what would they say when you first told them? Were they immediately on board?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because they know that I model and they know that I have the experience, and I've been modeling since I was younger. So they know that it's going to come out good.
Yeah, I've known Jonathan since he was a youngster. And so it's cool to see everything that he's doing over there for the tribe.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you have your models except for the men you're still looking for. Victor might be one of them. And we might be seeing
Maybe
him
Johnny.
over there.
Yes.
Yeah. So what else can we expect at this event?
So there's going to be live performances from Ash the Hunter. She's a native female rapper.
Oh, okay.
And then there's going to be another performer from Chicago. His name is Cal Gully. And then there's some, like the Mexican dancers.
Like folklorico?
Yes, they're going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little, you said you knew Charles Escalante, who I used to rap with. And so we used to bring down a Indigenous rapper, Red Cloud. Have you ever heard of Red Cloud?
No.
He's not really doing anything anymore. This was years and years ago, but we used to bring him down quite a bit. And Charles ended up going on tour with him, with Red Cloud, and doing a bunch of stuff with like KRS-One and a bunch of famous people. So
yeah. He was telling my mom.
Charles?
Yeah, he was like, because he works with my mom.
Oh, okay, at the casino?
Yeah, he was like, tell your daughter that I rap.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I was just talking to him because the event we were at this weekend that we were talking about, me and Victor, was at the casino. So I saw Charles over there. He was.
Oh, that's what they were having.
Oh, yeah. So, the Building an Empire. So that was the thing that it was on Saturday. But I saw Charles on Friday, and I was talking to him quite a bit.
Okay.
But good luck at your event.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how to get more information about it, when, where, and what again.
It's on Eventbrite online, and you could just type in Fort Yuma Fashion Show, and it'll pull up right there.
What about your social? Do you have social media where they can find you?
Yes, Pocahontas Queen 94 on all social media.
All right, on all of it. Well, thank you so much. I hope everything goes well, and I hope to see Victor up there on stage modeling.
Well, see, I mean,
that's serious.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty cool because, one thing, we have a lot of, community events here in Yuma. We don't have fashion shows. So that's good. And for it to be like a native fashion show, that's going to be cool. So
no, I dig it.
We'll at least check it out if we're not in it.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Her fit is popping, or whatever the kids say these days. Her drip, or I don't know what we're talking about.
The thing is, I want it to be to where it's different ethnic backgrounds, because we're the message is to stand together with unity and solidarity, especially how the world is trying to divide us right now with everything. And if we just stand together and show, that we're together in this, regardless of how you look or where you came from, we're going to be together.
I love it. Cool. Yeah. So you get Victor, you get Mexican. I'm quarter Mexican, so I'll be your quarter Mexican white boy. All right. With that, it's time for a break. Who do we got after this, Victor?
Rocio Aguilar with Off the Charts.
All right. We're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Run by music lovers like yourselves, KOFA Border Radio has what you need. A non-commercial home filled with music heard from all over the world. Tune in at 94.7 FM, 1320 AM on the KOFA app or at borderradioaz.org.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Citrine Law, LLC, a locally owned Yuma law firm where clients work directly with a local legal team. Citrine Law practices criminal defense, DUI defense, and personal injury law throughout Yuma County. Information is at citrinelaw.com.
It's Alexandra Rangel for KAWC, and this week, high school students across Yuma County are celebrating graduation. We've been speaking with seniors about their goals, dreams, and what's next after high school.
My name is Carson. I'm a senior, and I go to Gila Ridge High School. I'm excited and not excited. There's things to look forward to and, things I'm leaving behind.
And you're deciding to stay local here at AWC. What drew you to that?
I think saving money a lot is good. Obviously not having to move so early. I'm planning to move to California, so it's going to be very expensive. So it's good to stay here and save money, stack cash, so I can afford rent and gas and everything in San Diego.
Oh, yeah. What are you planning to major in?
I'm getting my EMT and paramedic certification to become a firefighter.
Oh, nice. What motivated you to do that?
I have a lot of family members that are in it and friends.
As for Carson's message to his fellow class of 2026,
just keep working. Don't give up on what you want to do.
For KAWC, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
People collect all sorts of things: stamps, antique lamps, sports memorabilia. If you happen to collect cars and you're looking to make room in your collection, look no further than donating a vehicle to KAWC and Border Radio. Pickup is free, and you're helping this service bring you the programs you count on. Learn more at kawc.org/cars.
I'm Public Radio Runner. Join me for Bonus Smiles, the show sharing the stories and playlists that fuel runners. Why? Because the rando cheering you on at a mile 77 aid station is the same kind of person who supports local public radio. Join us every Saturday at 5 a.m. on KOFA at 94.7 FM for stories that soothe and jams that power long runs.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
Welcome to KAWC's The Hotspot.
I'm Chloe Michael.
And I'm Maya Manry. This week, we hear some fresh perspectives about Yuma. Students from all over the world sharing their experiences.
If I'm honest, it's great. I don't think I could have chosen a better place to be welcome to.
This show is available as a podcast or online at kawc.org under the shows tab.
Bringing the heat to Yuma and La Paz, it's The Hotspot.
I'm Mike Suba, and I'm a big supporter of KAWC. You're getting a great source of information about our community, about the people that are working and living here, and you start going, you know what, this is really a valued service. And that's the great thing, is you've got a partnership here. And I'm a big believer in partnerships because the one thing I realized early on in life, I can maybe do a lot of stuff on a very limited basis, but when I start partnering up, it's amazing what we can do when we pool our resources. And so I hope that when people are listening to the station, enjoying the news broadcasts and the entertainment shows that are being presented, that they realize that you're not only the end user and enjoying what is being broadcast to you, but it can be a partnership too, where you can participate like I've discovered I can do and help get this service, enhance it, and provide even better programming. I'm Mike Suba, and I support KAWC.
Tuned in to Border Radio KOFA. We are your local public radio station that celebrates the power of music to bring people together. You can see our playlists, listen to our live stream, and listen to past programs on demand on the KOFA app. Find it at your favorite app store.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by
Rocio Aguilar. She's a team lead at Off the Charts. Thank you for being here this morning.
Hi, thank you for having me, you guys.
And you're also the winner of the Sunshine Award. That's Customer Service Excellency. I think that's where Victor originally saw you on. He said, we need to get her on the show because she won an award. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But so where are you from originally? You're from here?
Yes, born and raised here in Yuma, Arizona.
All right. What schools do you go to?
Like elementary school?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go way back.
Like, you're throwing me that far.
Yeah, like if you can remember preschool, girl, give it to me.
Actually, my preschool teacher, I still see her, so don't tell me nothing.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. You know it. Okay, cool.
So HLS, Crane, and Cibola graduated, but I went to Vista to finish early.
All right, so you're from the West Side, huh?
Yes, born and raised on the West Side. Literally my whole life on that side.
In the West Side, and then you said you went to Vista to graduate early?
Mm-hmm.
Not because you got in trouble?
No, to graduate early.
Oh, cool. So I went to Vista. That's where I went my senior year. So I didn't graduate early. I went there because I wasn't going to graduate. So I actually went to KOFA and Vista my whole senior year. So I was doing KOFA in the morning and Vista. They used to have a night school.
The PM session.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I went to PM sessions too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I went to the one that's off of like 4th Ave. That's now like the preschool. I don't know if you went to that one.
That's the one I went to.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I did PM sessions first because that was the only openings they had. And then I switched over to AM.
All right. What year did you go there?
I graduated 13, so 12, like 11, 12.
Okay, and so I didn't know they still had the PM at that time.
Yeah,
oh, very cool.
It was beneficial because I used to work at Burgers and Beer down the street. So I would work in the morning and then go to work or school in the evening.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that they don't have that anymore because that was definitely
Super
cool convenient for like different schedules, right?
And you can work.
Yeah, you could work.
Yeah.
You could pick your schedule. You could do it. Yeah, I would do it, like I said, COFA in the morning, and then I went over there in the evening, and I absolutely loved Vista. It was my favorite school.
Mine too. My son goes there now, so.
Does he?
Yeah.
I tried to get my son to go there. I really tried, and he was like, no, Dad, I don't think it's right. But my nephew went there, and shout out to Vista.
I love it. Honestly, it's one of the best schools. It's like really good for the kids who can't really stay focused for so long because they have the option to do so much more than just one class too, you know? So yeah, it works out well.
They got a new principal, I believe. Do you know about that?
Yes, briefly. I kind of have spoken to him briefly, but it's good. I've never had any issues with the school. My son's been doing really good. He's a head in school. He's a sophomore with like junior credits and stuff. So yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So I'm glad I asked you about your school.
Yeah.
So you went there, you graduated early.
Yeah.
And then what, hit the work field right away or?
Well, reasons to why I had to graduate early, wanted to graduate early. I'm a teen mom.
Teen mom, yeah.
So I had my son freshman year of high school. So then after that, I did the schooling for a little bit. And then I was like, you know what, dude, like, you're a mom and your parents are supporting you and your kid. Like, that looks tacky. Like, get yourself to work. So then I dropped out to work and I did that for a while. And then I thought about it some more and I'm like, dude, you can't be a teen mom, already a statistic and a dropout altogether. That's so bad. So then I figured out how to get myself into different schools. I went to online school. Then I had to go to Aztec for a second to get my, what was it, like your AIMS testings to graduate, you know?
Yeah.
So I went there for a little bit and then I finished there and swapped over to Vista. And then I worked in school and graduated.
So so it's interesting, very similar to our last guest. So where did that come from, the tenacity to say, I can't be another statistic? Tell me about that.
So not being another statistic, because I already made it to a statistic, you know, like when I had my son, a lot of people were like, oh, shoot, like there's another girl pregnant, another girl pregnant. And I was like, dude, you can't keep being that like face of another girl pregnant with not doing anything for yourself or your child.
Yeah.
So that's when I decided, I was like, you know what, dude, this is stupid. Get it together. And that's that. Like I can't be another face to like not making it, you know?
So where does it come from though? Is that something from like your parents? Did they instill that in you? Or is that something you like birthed in you specifically? And that's okay. There's no right or wrong answer.
So the way it is, like my dad's a business owner. And
gotcha.
Yeah. So I've obviously seen the ups and downs, you know, with the economy and like everything. And I'm the youngest of the 4 kids. So I've seen it, you know, I've seen what my siblings have gone through and I've seen my parents go through it. So from there, I'm like, dude, you see your dad bust his ass for you guys as much as he did. So why can't you do it?
Yeah. So then can you say what your business your dad owns, or is that?
My dad's a painter. He paints residential and commercial houses and everything. He's done it for 20 plus years.
Can you say what company? It's okay.
His business name's Armstrong Painting.
Armstrong Painting. Oh yeah, I used to be a painter for a little while. I did that when I would get late. I was an electrician for a long time, and then when there's no work, I would go do painting and
super grateful of it. Honestly, it's brought a lot. Like I've seen the struggle. Like
you've seen the struggle.
Yeah.
So you've seen the struggle. You know what it takes, and then you said, okay, I'm not going to be another statistic. You're figuring out because the path is not laid out for you at that point. Like you said, you had to do some research. What school is the best? How do I do it? And then you do that. You graduate, and then what do you do after that?
Kept working, and honestly, I came here for a little bit because I thought I could do college. But with already like making it as a teen mom and making it back in school. And then honestly, like I was at a rough patch. So it's like I tried to come to school. I came to school. I wanted a major in psychology and I did it. I did 2 years of it. And after that, I was like, dude, you're physically like still trying to figure yourself out. How are you trying to dig into other people's brains when you can't dig into your own, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not ready for this. But I'm always been a really like listener. I like it. I like enjoy to listen to other people's things.
I think that's all it really takes to be a psychologist, to be honest. Like, you got to know a lot, but if you could listen, and that's really the key.
The main,
is to be able to listen. My one of my best friends, he's a therapist, and exactly, it's a lot of listening and to be able to hear their story, right? And that's very therapeutic on its own, just to be able to talk, right?
Yeah. But then, like I said, I was going through a lot. And again, being a teen mom and going through what I was going through, I'm just like, dude, I can't try to take up this whole other role of like putting other people's problems on you when you can really handle your own.
Which is a very grown-up adult decision to say that, like, you can't do it. I'm not ready for it. So then you went back into the work field? Yeah.
I was a server for a long time for Brewers. I served at Brewers for about 9 years. And honestly, it was fun. I till this day, I still see a lot of familiar faces. I've been in customer service since I was 15, 16. So I've seen countless people till this day that I still see.
Yeah.
That I'm really, really attached to, like my favorite people.
Yeah, because like place like Brewers, you have loyal customers, people that go in, they know the people, they like the food, so they keep going for years, and then you get to see people.
Yeah, it's fun. It was
regulars.
Fun.
Yeah. So you're at Brewers forever. What was it like serving the Yuma community?
Honestly, I love it. Like my favorite time, like right now that we're perfect timing, that's the end of the school year. End of the school year, you start seeing everybody doing their award parties, like again for graduation, like football right now too. Last week was college graduation. So all the families, like those are the nice, hectic, fun nights because you get to see everybody in family and appreciate each other because you accomplished something,
Yeah.
So it's always good. It's really good to see the different smiles, the different faces throughout the years because again, like I said, I've seen some people from the age of 7 to now they're like 27 and I'm just like, holy shit, I've seen this your whole life.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a break, and on the other side of the break, we're going to come back and talk about that because it sounds like you enjoy what you do, and maybe that's why you were recognized with this award.
Possibly.
We're going to find out after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
This is Border Radio, KOFA, your passport to your global destination for music. We are your local public broadcasting station that can be heard through your radio at 94.7 FM, 1320 AM, on the KOFA app, and at borderradioaz.org.
What's Up Yuma Radio is sponsored in part by Nova Home Loans, serving Yuma County and nearby communities. Nova Home Loans offers residential lending services, including home loans and refinancing. They are also proud supporters of local community efforts and organizations. More information is available at novahomeloansyuma.com.
The weather forecast for Yuma today is sunny and breezy with a high near 88, gusts to size 30 miles per hour. Clear tonight with a low around 61. Sunny and breezy in Quartzsite with a high near 83. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56. And sunny and breezy in Parker with a high near 86. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 57.
North End Community Center is now accepting registration for the Senior Season Pass program. Volunteer instructors are on site to assist with art programs that include wood carving, painting in all mediums, and more. Tuesday mornings through October. Information at yumaaz.gov under Parks and Recreation.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norick. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
This evening at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I use KAWC almost on a daily basis in my car. It's the background for chores around my house. And I go to the website and look for stories that are of interest, and I listen to podcasts. I look to the news on NPR because I'm looking for something beyond the headline or a soundbite or a gotcha moment. I really want news that shows me sort of the multiple dimensions of a story, that seeks information from multiple sources and doesn't tell me how to think. It just presents the issues, and I really appreciate that. Being a sustaining member of a service like KAWC takes the mystery out of it for me. So I know that I am supporting every month. I also know that I don't have to remember to sit down and write a check at the end of the year or a budget for a check at the end of the year, right? It's kind of coming out of my account every month, and that makes me feel a little bit like I'm part of the team. I'm Lori Stoft from Arizona Western College, and I'm a proud supporter of KAWC Yuma.
Turn on Border Radio KOFA 94.7 FM and cross musical borders every day. From new indie discoveries to timeless classics, listener-supported Border Radio brings you music you won't hear anywhere else. Live, local, and online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here joined by
Rocio from Off the Charts. So we were talking about how you have been working in restaurants, working in like places like Brewers, right? And before that, Burgers and Beer. And you know, focusing on customer service. And you're talking about how you have regulars, people that come in and you've seen them, you see families and you see the kids grow up. But so how did you get to, because we want to talk about, you got a customer service award and we'll get to that shortly. But so how did you decide to work for Off the Charts, or how did that come to happen?
Well, like anybody else, I think in society, like I'm a cannabis user myself. So I was working at one of my jobs. I was back at Burgers and Beer from high school to as adult. And everybody was talking about this dispensary opening in Winter Haven. And as a person who's a user, it's like myself, I knew that California, this is like over the border quick, like, or the state line quick. I'm like, why not just to try and see? And then as I was working, I ran away and I sent my resume in. And then the next day I got a call and it was the main boss. And he was like, hey, I want to interview you. Can you come in? And I was like, holy shit, this is a sorry. I'm like, this is like one of the coolest things I wanted to do for like why not? Like if I do it normally just every day or every other day, however, why not see about a job in it, Like it's easy. It's not something that should be difficult. And especially like you're helping people. Like I've met so many good people in the industry too, based off of like people who come in for medicinal uses to people who just come in just daily. But again, I built so many friendships. Like I have so many regulars that I like appreciate to see every day. I'll see them sometimes 2-3 times a day. And it's not even anything that I'm stressed about either, because it's a familiar face. And obviously if they're coming to see us so often too, it's for a reason. Like if it's either to just make the simple conversation or just to get their needs, So it was just from one day to another. And now I've been there for about 4 years and I'm one of the team leads, and I strive for our store. Honestly, like we got this award for Yuma's Best as well. So it's good. I like it. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy having the staff that I have that are willing to help others as well. Because that's what it is, honestly. Like it's a wellness.
So how do you get to become team lead? Honestly,
staying busy and keeping up with the customers. Like you want to make sure your transactions are smooth. You want to make sure you obviously grasp the attention of the people who you're like helping, because how are you going to help someone if you're just being quick with them and not even bothering to know what their issue is? If it's like hey, you know what, I struggle with getting focused. Hey, you know what, I have a lot of like internal pain, like all different reasonings. And that's what the cannabis industry is, just knowledge of what every cannabinoid is, but it's not supposed to sit there and study. Like I said, I'm a cannabis user myself, so I've obviously had to figure out what works best for me throughout the day, the same way as other people who need stuff too. And I've heard of crazy different stories of people who stop using actual crazy medications because cannabis has helped.
So it's the healing part of it. There's something that's therapeutic. So it goes back to that you wanted to be a psychologist, something like that. And so you like to genuinely try to help people. Yeah. So you found your outlet in this way. So where does your customer service come from? Like, where your love for that? Is it something that you built up your time as a server? Because you're still serving now, right?
Yeah, I bartend at Broken Yoke on Fridays and Saturdays. So honestly, I think it's a nice switch up of the week, because I'm over the counter at my job, like still personal with people because I do get to know what they're going through. I get to know what they need. And still now, like, it's cool. It's just a different switch up. Like, I get to make drinks. I also make coffees, which is crazy. I never thought I was going to be a coffee person like that.
Yeah.
But I have a different environment with there. And then everybody's more freely in the restaurant, you know? So it's just, I don't know. I just like getting to know people. And then it's weird to know that what you like to eat all the time, too.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, so the regulars, what they,
Yeah.
like,
There's,
you know that, okay, so, you know, Jack is coming in. This is what he's going to get every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same way as when people come into the store, I'm like, oh, this is so-and-so, and they're going to get this. Or, hey, so-and-so's about to walk in, grab their order because they placed an order. And they're like, how do you know? And I'm like, dude, come on. Pay attention. Yeah, like, pay attention. But
I find like we're creatures of habit, right?
Yeah.
If you find a, you know, food order you like, or you find a, you know, drink, or you find a, you know, whatever kind of order, and you know you're gonna get good customer service, you're gonna go there and you're gonna ask for the same thing, and so eventually like that happens with us, right? We go to a restaurant and even before we get there, the server's like, "Are you gonna get the regular?"
Your
and we're
usual,
like,
"Yeah." No, it's just like we are creatures of habits, but still too, like, it's just funny to know that, like, it's so easy to, like, be so consistent, you know, like everybody, the same stuff, like, hey, hi, how are you? You want to get this, and this, same as in the restaurant industry. Like, I have my same people who come in for their same coffees, their same drinks, like as a bartender too. Hey, do you want your usual? And it's everybody the same time. We're just creatures of habits.
Yeah. So when did you find out that you were nominated for this award or whatever? I don't know how it works exactly.
So honestly, I've been briefly, like, aware of how it goes on because some people in my stores have gotten them too.
Oh, okay.
So what it is I guess, like, a customer comes in and then they can, like, email this place to let them know, like, hey, you know what, this customer or this employee at this place did this and this and this, like, they should be recognized. And then I luckily know the person in charge personally because she comes to our store often for our other stuff too.
Okay.
So I speak to her one-on-one a lot, and she's like, hey, dude, you're not going to believe it. You got an award. And I'm like, me never.
Yeah, so you were kind of surprised.
I was super surprised,
and just give some context to our listeners. It's put on by the Yuma Sun, the airport, Fly Yuma, as well as Visit Yuma, the Visitors Bureau. And then I think there's a couple other organizations, maybe the Chamber or something. Yeah, there's a few of them. They've come together to recognize people in this community that have excellency in customer service. And it was a cool way to do it. My bud, Bernard, you know Bernard? You ever had Bernard? Anybody? So if you go to Bodega 23, Bernard is over there. He just got the award as well.
Yeah.
Have you met him at all?
Yes, I love him.
But he's the best, right?
Yeah.
And it was like so fitting that he ended up getting this award because he goes above and beyond.
Yeah,
so
always.
So somebody saw that you go above and beyond, and they put your name and they wrote a letter, something like that?
They just write like a brief description, I guess, of like an encounter of when they've came in, and then this person has been coming in, I guess, pretty much since the store's open. So they recognize that I've been there for so long too. And now like I said, I've made it to being one of the leads, and I strive for everybody to be good. And, like, honestly, it's cool to learn about different people, you know? So it's fun. It's always been a fun route.
So what they do when you won, they come in, give you the award, take your picture? Or
Yes. So she came in and she was just obviously gave me a hug, gave me my award, and then we just took the little picture, and then next thing you know, I'm getting posted all over the internet. And I'm like, and I was going through social media one day, and then I start swiping through people's stories, and I was like, holy crap, that's me. That's me. And I went back, and then I started seeing my face more, and then, like, I get on Facebook, and everybody's posting stuff too, and I just see all the comments, and I'm like, oh, thanks, you guys. Like, I appreciate it.
A lot of the comments from the people that you served in the past and even recently.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, every day. So what did that feel like to get that type of recognition beyond the award?
It's good. Like, I'm happy that people realize that I actually, like, want to help and pay attention, you know? Like, like I said, they come in every single day or something like that, if that. And it's just cool. It's comfortable. It's like building a friendship with other people that, it's going to make your day go by.
Yeah, Victor helps me with booking on this show, and so he was one of the ones that saw. I don't know, where'd you see it, in the Yuma Sun or
Yuma Sun? Yeah. So like we're on Facebook, right? We're on social media. If we see like a business owner, if we see someone get an award, we invite them. Sometimes they don't come on, but thank you for saying yes.
No, I know. Thank you.
Show.
I was like not really expecting this either. So
yeah, we want to highlight people in our community, all people. So if you're listening to this, if you want to come on our show, we'll.
Thank you.
So at the real quick, I just got to end with this. So at the event, people are coming up to me and say like, "How come you haven't invited me on the show?"
Yeah,
and then I would tell them, "Well, obviously you don't listen because at the end of the show, I invite everybody on the show." So I kind of put them on the spot a little bit in jest. I was just teasing because at the end of the show, I always say, "What? How do you get on, Victor? Do you memorize it?"
You go to Yuma. What's up, Yuma.biz.
Yes. Click that radio link and then you can come on the show as well. So thank you so much for being with us today. I really appreciate it. You said you got to clock in today at 2 or something.
2:00.
All right. Yes. So we got to make sure you get out of here in time and you go over there. And you're working both jobs today or just one?
No, I work both jobs on Fridays. Friday's my long day.
Yeah. Oh man, on the weekend. Yeah. That's bummer. But anyway, you do what you got to do.
You got to get it done. It gets done.
All right. Thank you so much. And with that, it's time for this. What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. Want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, and Dave Reek.
You can find out more about KOFA at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. Stay tuned for KOFA's Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, I am taking the day off. Who do we got, Victor?
We have Brianna and Matthew from Onvita Health, and we have Adrienne Noriega. She's with Student Health and Wellness here at AWC.
All right.
You can listen to the podcast version of our program and check out past episodes anytime at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio.
All right. And here it is. If you stay to the end, if you want to get on this show, I'm inviting you, yes, you to come on the show. Make sure you go to whatsupyuma.biz, click that radio link and click book me. It's that easy. Tell me your story, get me a bio, and you could be sitting right here. Once again, that's whatsupyuma.biz. Click the radio link and then click book me. I'm off tomorrow. Victor, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Citrine Law, LLC, a Yuma law firm practicing criminal defense, DUI defense, and personal injury law. Information is at citrinelaw.com.
You are tuned